Hi Big Tractor Power fans, this video comes to you from a Western Kentucky farm that utilizes a fleet of John Deere high horsepower tractors to apply chicken litter as a fertilizer source for the upcoming season's corn crop. During the video you will see John Deere 9R, 8R, and 7R tractors loading, spreading, and working on tillage to incorporate the chicken litter. Viewers will spend a full day out in the field with all of this big farm equipment. The video starts with a pair of John Deere 7230R tractors equipped with H480 loaders, filling trailers pulled by Peterbilt semi-trucks hauling the litter out to the field. When the chicken litter arrives at the field, a Volvo L220E wheel loader equipped with a 15-yard bucket is moving the litter and filling the big spreaders pulled by a pair of John Deere 9470R articulated tractors and a fixed frame 8320R tractor. I will climb up in the cab of one of the John Deere 9470R tractors so that viewers can see the operator's perspective of running one of these big spreaders. Once the chicken litter has been applied to the field, following right behind the three spreaders is a John Deere 9620R tractor and Great Plains turbo chisel. The turbo chisel incorporates the litter into the soil and breaks up the ground to begin the process of preparing the seedbed for corn planting. Now that you know a little bit about this farming operation, let's head out to the field so you can see and hear all this big equipment at work. The farm featured in this video applies chicken litter over several thousand acres each year. It takes a 1-year period of time to collect enough chicken litter to cover all the acres that it is needed for. The farm collects the chicken litter at a central location and manages this large pile with a pair of 230 engine horsepower John Deere 7230R tractors equipped with H480 loaders. These loaders are fitted with large 9-foot buckets and have a 15-foot reach to clear the semi-trailer that transfers the litter from the pile out to the field where it is needed. The tractors work in tandem, shuttling back and forth, filling the trucks as quickly as possible. We can see a tarp that automatically rolls over the litter in the truck to keep it inside the trailer. This farm likes working with John Deere tractors and Peterbilt semi-trucks. During the winter, when the trucks are not hauling grain, they use live bottom trailers and end dump trailers to move the chicken litter from the central collection point to the fields where it is unloaded and then moved to the spreaders. This farm utilizes 3 big spreaders to move the chicken litter out to the fields. In order to keep the tractors and spreaders on the move constantly, the farm uses a 352 horsepower Volvo L220E wheel loader equipped with a 15-yard bucket and fitted with Firestone 76 by 50 32 tires. This large loader will fill the spreaders up in just a few scoops. See as the materials loaded on here to the spreader, the tractor has a scale and measures the weight of the material so they know when it's loaded up and ready to head back in the field. And then we can take a look at the scale as it pours on. It'll adjust and weigh material. The BUNNING spreader has steerable axles that help it turn under this heavy load. As the tractor works its way across the field, it will cover around 9 to 10 acres per load with the BUNNING 380 HD. The flagship spreader on this farming operation is a BUNNING Lowlander wide-body 350 triaxle spreader. It carries 42 tons of material. It uses vertical beaters to apply the chicken litter in a 60-foot wide pattern. It's operated by a 470 engine horsepower John Deere 9470R articulated four-wheel drive tractor. The second large spreader used in this farming operation is a 30-foot Chandler. It carries 25 tons of chicken litter and spreads 30 feet wide. It is being operated by a 470 engine horsepower John Deere 9470R articulated four-wheel drive tractor. Rounding out the spreading fleet on this farm is a 24-foot long Chandler spreader that carries 20 tons of chicken litter and spreads 30 feet wide. It's being operated by a 320 engine horsepower model John Deere 8320R fixed frame tractor. The farm uses a chisel plow to incorporate the chicken litter once it's been spread. This helps accomplish 3 goals for the farm. The first is to mix the chicken litter into the soil and build organic material with nutrients that will help the corn crop grow. The second thing the chisel plow does is it breaks up compaction. This field was planted in winter wheat and harvested in June, and then a second crop of soybeans was no-tilled into the wheat stubble and harvested in October. That's a lot of back and forth traffic from harvesters and grain carts, and this turbo chisel works 12 inches down in the ground, fracturing any compaction that would limit the root growth of the new corn crop. The third goal is to reduce the pungent odor left by the spreading in the air by burying the chicken litter. The farm utilizes 2 620 engine horsepower tractors and 23-foot Great Plains turbo chisels. Here we can see one of the John Deere 9620R tractors equipped with triple tires, which reduce compaction and improve the ride of the tractor with better flotation across the field. It's operating a 23-foot wide Great Plains TC 5300 turbo chisel. I hope you've enjoyed spending some time hearing and seeing these big John Deere tractors at work. They've just completed covering a 700-acre field and now are heading down the road to begin working on the next piece of ground on this farm. I'd like to hear in the comment section below what your favorite piece of farm machinery was in the video, or tell me about John Deere tractors that you use on your farm and the implements that they operate. If you've enjoyed the video, consider subscribing to Big Tractor Power YouTube, where there's over 2,000 videos of farm machines in action. If you would like to see additional videos on big John Deere tractors at work, continue to watch this video to the end screen for additional Big Tractor Power YouTube content. As always, thank you for watching.